So as for the other DLC, I'm really happy to see Cheeseland and Ribbon Road back. I love Super Circuit. I think it has some of the best tracks in the entire series, even though they're these like 2D courses that, from Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit and 64. But until now, we've pretty much only ever gotten Bowser's Castle as Super Circuit tracks in the Mario Kart series. So I'm really happy. I feel like they're kind of throwing me a bone here, because those are two of my favorite courses in the entire series, and they're both back now. And the Cheeseland music sounds amazing.
I think it's pretty cool as well, just because Super Circuit is actually the Mario Kart game I've played the least. So this will be, a good opportunity for me to get familiar with some of these really popular tracks. And I've been looking up footage of the tracks and things like that, and Ribbon Road looks awesome. Like, I was already checking out all the shortcuts I saw, like, on the sides, and the people in the video were missing all of them. But hey, it looked fun.
I think there's something to your comment, too, that Super Circuit has some of the best tracks in the series, because since it's not a truly 3D game, you can't take advantage of 3D visual effects. So it's really all about track design. Whereas even a lot of the tracks in Mario Kart 8, I mean, you'll have actual track splitting with the anti-gravity, but the track design tends to be sort of simple and straightforward. Right.
And Super Circuit, I thought it leapt out of Super Mario Kart saying, okay, we get what Super Mario Kart's doing, now let's make the courses themselves really fun to race on.
Yeah.
And I think that as we got into 64 and Double Dash and stuff, they started to say, okay, now we can do 3D, we can do all these cooler effects, and we can build the themes better, so let's make the courses themed and have these effects. And so they lost... It's not that they consciously decided to make tracks less good, but they lost some of that need that Super Circuit gave them to design really, really good racing paths.
Yeah, agreed. They've been really focusing, especially with the very recent Mario Kart games, on bringing in content from past Mario games that people have liked, whereas Super Circuit kind of just went completely off rails with its themes, but the track design was really solid.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week Clip NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week Podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.